Well, hello and good evening to the Hospital Premier League Season 10 match number 12. We are at Vijayananda Cricket Ground, the city of Nawabs, straight away. And I have both the team's captains to my right, it's Apollo Raptors. And to my left, it's Lifespan Lions, both the team captains, Dr. Tejasvi and Dr. Sridhar. Dr. Shashidhar. It's Apollo Raptor who's going to spin the coin. Tails is the call. Heads it is. Apollo Raptors have won the toss. What do you want to do first?
We'll have to bat first. As the pitch looks good to bat on, so the last match has a good score, so we want to put a good score on total and defend it.
Any changes of fitting?
Not much. Two changes. Alam and Sangamesh comes in. Nani and Kapil goes out.
Best of luck.
Sorry to tell you got the toss, so what
Yeah, we were also planning to bat first, but it's going to be a good pitch. It is going to be straight through. Whether we will bat first or bat second, yeah, we still have to play good cricket for 40 overs. Whichever team plays good cricket for 40 overs will win. So it's as simple as that.
Any changes of fitting?
Chandu comes in place of Vikram. Prem comes in place of Prem comes in, Chandu comes in, and we have Pawan Kulkarni coming in.
Thank you. All the best. And that's it. It's a toss. It's won by Apollo Raptors, and they have decided to bat first. We'll be right back with the innings. Well, hello and good evening for the match number 11. Apollo Raptors versus Lifespan Lions. It's Apollo Raptors who won the toss and opted to bat first. Both the batters, Sudhakar and Tejasvi, are at the middle. And it's Prem from Lifespan Lions to start the things off with a brand new HPL white ball coming around the wicket. So here we go, first ball. Was an inch finger delivery right on the slot. Negotiated really well. The straight bat, Sudhakar. As we can see, the keeper standing right in front of the stump to not let the batsman leave the popping crease. Sudhakar off the mark with a single there. First runs on the board for Apollo Raptors. This time beaten by batter and so does the keeper. Buys a signal by umpire, hand raised, that goes to the boundary. First boundary for Apollo Raptors on the table. As we can see, beaten by both keeper and so does the batter. A lovely stop there from short square leg fielder. Saved a couple for his team, +2 under his name. End of a first over. It's a 7 with no loss. Both the batters, Tejasvi and Sudhakar, opens their account in a good comprehensive way. Right, it's Chandu coming over the wicket. Best of 6 for 18 is his career stats, the best career stats so far. Has picked 153 wickets in this format of game. Starts with an outswinger, with a dot ball to start the proceedings by Chandu.
And that was a lovely call from the non-striker Tejasvi. Early call from Tejasvi, as we can see. He goes aerial. Sudhakar was in the air for so long time. A sweeper there in an action, puts it down. And that was a no ball 2. So it was a free hit. Free hit for Sudhakar, as he can free his hands at the very first over of Chandu. Free hit delivery for Sudhakar. Slow one, slightly slow one, beaten completely. Hasn't used the free hit by Sudhakar. But nevertheless, runs coming under the board for Apollo Raptors in a good way. Last ball of the over, a dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs coming off the second over. It's 11 with no loss after 2 overs. A Prem to continue from the round the wicket with a dot ball to start his second over. Has given just 3 runs in his first over, and he started with a dot ball. What a lovely dive there, almost saved a boundary for his team. The man with orange cap, captain himself, Shashidhar, makes no mistake, complimenting the bowler straight away. As we can see, a full length dive, just like a cheetah. He's dived, saved 4 plus 4 under his name. This was straight up in the air, hand raised 6, first maximum for Tejasvi. Makes no mistake, over deep square leg, angling in, dispatched it. A beautiful connection, even though the keeper standing close, still no matter. He's negotiating it really well, the wrong balls. Slightly slower and shorter. A good call from Tejasvi right after the connection with the ball. 6 followed by a single. Up and over. Over bowler head straight into the camera, into the commentator's box. That was a beautiful shot, high and handsome. So 6 to finish the over. It's 25 with the loss of 0 after 3 overs. that goes into the Vijayananda beautiful pavilion. Sudhakar makes no mistake. It's Chandu once again to continue from over the wicket. Ooh, that's just a miss. The bowler's head. Chandu straight-handed shot, a powerful rocket shot into the fence. First boundary for Tejasvi comes in a beautiful way, right middling the ball, just missing the bowler's head. The brand new ball of HPL, as we can see. It was in the air for some time. A mid-on fielder is in a business there with jersey number 3, but couldn't take the catch. Both the batters are in an aggressive way, as we can see. Couldn't reach under the ball. Couple of balls to finish the over. Down the leg, onto the pads. Flick on offered there. Gets a dot. Couple of dot balls to finish the over. It's 32 with no loss after 4 overs. And once again it's a Prem to continue from around the wicket for his third over to face Tejasvi. The ball kept low by Prem. Single followed by a dot. Sharp catch there. Puts it down. Was a sharp catch, a powerful shot. Captain. Puts it down. Life straight away for Sudhakar. Leg buys is what I'm thinking. Exactly, that's a leg by signal. That brings Tejasvi on strike. One bounce into the fence, a powerful shot. Tejasvi, that was right on the slot from Prem. He makes no mistake there. Beautiful shot. A powerful, power-packed shot right from the middle of the bat from Tejasvi. Makes no mistake, as we can see, that was right on the slot. With a powerful shot. One bounce and into the fence. A beautiful cricket, as we can see, a power-packed innings so far. Signals are wide. Straight away, right after the boundary, bowler is in straight away pressure there. A slight hint of pressure, as we can see. Boundary followed by a wide there. Down the ground, this time a powerful shot. And that goes to the fence. Long on, be the spectator, as it was very wide. Which brings a boundary at the last ball. So boundary to finish the over. It's 43 with the loss of 5 overs. Uday Kant right into the attack for the final over of power play, and that's out. He picks his man. It's Sudhakar who has to walk back after a fine innings comes to an end. Partnership breaks. He picks his man. Uday. That was on the slot. He gives himself some room. Tries to go over covers, if I'm not wrong. First wicket falls. Uday Kant strikes at the very first ball. It's Sridhar who has to walk back. Sudhakar who has to walk back. In comes a new batter, Abhinav. Just width unoffered. Abhinav gets off the mark with a boundary over extra covers. He gets off the mark with a boundary. As we can see, that was width, slightly width unoffered there. So dispatched it. First boundary for Abhinav in the very first ball. as we can see some kites are flying. Straight back, sweeper goes back. Was in the air. Fielder, both the fielders, fine leg and square leg fielder, were interested for some time. Fall short in between both the fielders. Slightly top edge there. Buldem Uday Kanta strikes once again in the fifth ball of his very first over. He's picked the second wicket. It's Abhinav who has to walk back with a. It's Abhinav who has to walk back with that beautiful boundary to start his innings. Comes to an end. A short little stay, as we can see in the replay. He goes right on the back foot. A long gap between the bat and pad. Abhinav has to walk back. And that brings Pramod, the new batter, with an average of 25 and over 5,200 runs under his belt. 200s and 27 50s with a strike rate of 112. Most experienced batter walks in to join Tejasvi. Well, dot ball to finish Uday Khan's first over. A very productive over and a wicket taking over. So far picks 2 wickets. Power play is done and dusted for Apollo Raptors. It's 49 with the loss of 2. Kamadenu State Hospital Premier League Season 10. I thank each and everyone, the sponsors of Hospital Premier League Season 10, Kamadenu Estates, and co-sponsored by Credit Buzz. With your all support, Hospital Premier League so far going really good, with lots of sixes and boundaries and wickets. Pawan Kumar comes into attack from over the wicket. 5 for 14 is his career best in this format. Starts with a no ball. Might just slip from his hands if I'm not wrong. Well, free hit for Tejasvi. Slogs and that one bounce into the fence. As we can see, power play used really well by Tejasvi. Third boundary for him so far. In fact, it's fourth boundary for him. A full length jump effort from the man at a wide long on. Couldn't stop the ball. Followed by a wide down the leg. Well, fortune favors the brave for Pramod. A new batter opens his account with a boundary. First boundary for Pramod. Once again, up and over. Pramod is on a song, joins the party with Tejasvi in the middle. That was right on the slot by Pawan. Pramod very low to the ground. Picks it with an ease there. Slow one there, and comfortable single comes to an end of this over. 18 runs straight away, a huge over. Coming to an end, it's a 67 with the loss of 2 after 7 overs. Well, it's Uday Kanta to continue. Picked the 2 wickets and has given just 6 runs in his very first over. In the air, catches the call. Through the gap at this time, Pramod, second boundary for him. That was just a short of length delivery with all his power. Puts it in the gap. Second boundary for Pramod, as I've mentioned. Boundary to start this over for Uday Kant. Couple of powerful shots as we can see from Pramod and Tejasvi so far. Once again, that was in the air. One bounce into the fence. A lovely shot there. Consecutive boundaries. Playing with the field. He is exactly has a map in his mind of Pramod where the fielders are. Picking with an ease. Right on the slot. A beautiful connection. "19 runs in just 7 balls. The Pramod is batting. A straight batted defense, solid defense after the 2 boundaries, a couple of boundaries. A single to finish the over. 11 runs coming straight away of Uday Khan's over. It's 78 after 8 overs with a loss of 2 wickets. Both the batters have been in a comfortable position as far as Apollo Raptors is concerned. New bowler Suresh Kumar, 3 for 35 is his career best so far in this format. A long chase from the short third man field, cuts it really well. 3 runs is what they've run. Nice running between the wickets. Saved a single there from the short third man fielder. +1 for him. 8 runs of this over. It's 86 with the loss of 2 after 9 overs. As we can see a gold bus traveling in the busy area of Chandrayaan Gutta, which goes way more closer for the Shemshabad RGIA airport. And it's Suresh Kumar for the last over from the dugout end, the pavilion end. Starts off with a white ball. In fact, it's Santosh.
आपला कुछ भी नहीं बोला टी-शर्ट टाइप में कहा था ऊपर डायरेक्शन के जो बोला पहनने का था खाने को बोला आपला कुछ भी नहीं बोला जवाब ही नहीं दिया ये कहीं को नहीं है तो क्या बोले लाइट मैच हम दिया है तो देखेंगे बोल के बोले डिसाइडेड हो गया सो मैच लाइट मैच डिसाइड हो गया सो मैच देखेंगे बोल के बोले हां डिसाइड हो गया सो मैच देखेंगे बोले उसमें दौड़ा ही नहीं फिर सफर में क्या बोले अरे वैसा ना को भाई ऐसा ना कुछ ना कुछ तो भी डिसीजन हो गया तो प्रॉब्लम होता बोल के बोले ना तो सोच नहीं बाबू आज हुआ आज ही खत्म करना है बात इवनिंग के बाद नहीं बोल के बोला तो मैच पूरा करने के बाद बात करेंगे ये सोच छोड़े के आ रहा नको है हाँ मैच होने के बाद अब इवनिंग को ये लोग कुछ तो भी कर लिए हाँ अंदर गए उनके टेस्ट ना दिए तो अपने करना ठीक है हाँ उसके बाद भी बात करेंगे क्या भैया माइक ऑन చేసి పెట్టినా అప్పటి నుంచి
That's out. Change of bowling works for Lifespan Lions. Beaten, that's completely deviated. Santosh gets his man. It's Tejasvi. Captain has to walk back after scoring a brilliant 34 run in 22 ball with 4 fours and 6 over 150, the strike rate which he has played tonight. With that dismissal, it's 91 with the loss of 3. We are at 10th over. As we can see, Tejasvi tries to go over covers to give himself some room there, but in the end that was hitting right onto the stumps, which makes a wicket for Santosh. He gets his man. First wicket for Santosh in the very first over. The bowling change has worked. For Lifespan Lions, it's Seshidhar, the captain, who has changed the bowling spell, which leads for a captain of Apollo Raptors to get dismissed. In comes a new batter after captain's dismissal. It's Anas Ansari to join Pramod for the rest of the action. A couple of balls from the dugout end, from the pavilion end. Wide. Tries for an outswinger if I'm not wrong, but that goes way far away from the batter, and so does the popping crease. So far 17 extras, which includes 6 wides, 2 no balls, and so on. A pretty decent start by both the teams. 3 wickets for Lifespan Lions and 92 runs for Apollo Raptors. Both the teams are in a couch position. Alright, last ball from the pavilion end. Just a tap there. A single straight away off the mark by Anas Ansori. First ball. Anas Ansari gets off the mark with a single in a comprehensive way. So 10 overs has done. It's 93 with the loss of 3 wickets. Both the teams equaled the half of the innings, 10 overs, and the rest of the 10 overs would be bowled. A new bowler to start from Kamadenu Estate end. It's Pawan Kumar Kulkarni for Anas Ansari. Outside edge it is. A quick running between the wickets. An early call from Pramod. In the air, straight into the hands of a wide long on fielder. The man at the wide long on was a flight delivery given more air. A wide long on fielder with the jersey number 9, Suhas, takes a lovely catch. Was miles up in the air without pressure and without any doubt. His catch has been taken pretty decently with a cool mind. So fourth wicket. It's down. Fourth wickets down for Apollo Raptors. It's 94 with the loss of 4 wickets. We are at 11th over. Pawan Kumar strikes right in the second ball of his spell. In at 5, well, a new batter comes in. It's Chenna Keshav with an average of 21 over 1500 runs under his career so far. 103 is his highest so far in this format. Pawan Kumar, the man who's picked right in the first over. Straight back, gets off the mark. Chenna Keshav with a single. Two is the call. Settles up for a single. Uphill straight away. A long uphill. But umpire isn't interested there. Chenna Keshav survives. Last ball of this over by Pawan. On the pads, a slow one, a slightly slow one. A dot ball to finish the over. Successful over comes to an end. Just 3 runs and a wicket. It's 96 with the loss of 4 wickets after 11 overs. And that brings Suresh Kumar for Ansari on the pads. 2 is the call. Chance of a run out there. Was a lovely running between wickets by both the batters, Chenna Keshav and Ansari. Two runs to start his over, Suresh Kumar. Once again on the pads, 2 is the call. They've settled only for a single this time, which makes Chenna Keshav on strike to face Suresh Kumar. Seven runs coming off this over. It's a 1-0-3 with the loss of 4 wickets after 12 overs. That goes over the Vijayananda cricket ground, that falls on a transporter vehicle, as I can see a small white color dot passing away the ground, just short, and with all his power he picked it beautifully. That goes over the ground, falls on a transport vehicle, which has a gift by Ansari. 6 first ball. Ansari this time with a late cut. Tries for a cheeky one. Lovely call, an early call from Chenna Keshav. Gets a single there. A slight change in the field. Short square leg comes in for Chenna Keshav. Only a man at a deep mid wicket. Now Pawan Kumar coming diagonal from around the wicket. Plan to bowl on the off stump, and it does. A single to finish the over. It's a 112 with a loss of 4 wickets. 13 overs done. As we can see, KAMADENU Estates, a title sponsor, co-sponsored by Credit Buzz, for the Hospital Premier League Season 10. We are at match number 12. Rohit comes into the attack for Ansari. Starts with a cheeky one, a cheeky shot in an action there. Picks almost 3 runs there. Rohit started with the 3 runs, the very first ball in his spell. A huge uphill, and he gets a wicket. Straight away, that's out. Leg before. Ansari has to walk back. It's a 5th wicket for Apollo Raptors. A disappointed walk to his pavilion. Has got 20 runs in just 15 balls, with a huge 6 in his innings. Rohit strikes the 3rd ball of his very first over. As we can see, Ansari is very disappointed. A disappointed man, Ansari. It's 116 with the loss of 5. We are at 14th over. In comes a new batter, Aditya, to join Channa Keshav in the middle. Hasn't opened his account so far. 2 dot balls for him. In the air, aerial it is to the wide long on fielder. Gets a single at the last ball of the 14th over. So single and to finish the over. So 5 runs coming off the very first over of Rohit with a wicket in his hand. It's 117 with a loss of 5 after 14 overs. Pawan Kulkarni to continue. Starts with an out. Bold. Slow one in the air. Completely beaten. Aditya has to walk back. Beautiful ball from Pawan Kumar. And gets his man. Second wicket for him. He strikes at the very first ball of the second over. It's Aditya who has to walk back. It's 117 with the loss of 6. We are at a 15th over. As we can see, Pawan Kumar's third over's first ball flighted, given air, more air what it required, right on the stump, beaten completely. Aditya has to walk back. Has just scored 1 run. In comes a new batter, the jersey number 1 on his back. And that brings a new batter, Alam, to join Channa Keshav for the last 6 overs of first innings. Well, it's Pawan Kumar to Alam. A quick single to get off the mark. Alam opens his account with a single. Well, slow bowlers through the air may concede runs, but still they gives you wickets. Just an example of Pawan Kumar. 2 beautiful wickets, both in a way, just the same way, both gone in a bold. Once again, that's a third wicket, targeting the stump line. Gets his third wicket in this over, second wicket in this over, and a third wicket so far in this innings. It's Pawan Kumar has picked the third wicket. It's 118 with the loss of 7. Pawan Kumar, a beautiful presence of mind and a beautiful thinking gets out Chennakeshav. So far it's 118 with the loss of 7 after Chennakeshav's dismissal. And a new batter, Praneeth, comes in with 1700 runs in his career so far in this format. Starts with a single of the last ball. It's 119 with the loss of 7 wickets after 15 overs. And we have come to final 5 of the first innings. A fantastic 5 of the first innings of Apollo Raptors. Both the new batters in the crease, Alam and Praneeth. That brings Rohit into the attack. Starts with a wicket. Right hitting the off stump. Completely beaten by batter. Slow one in the air. Gets Rohit a wicket. Second wicket for Rohit. It's Praneeth who has to walk back. Well, it's 8 wickets down for Apollo Raptors, which brings Tarun Pawar into the strike with Alam. Opens his blade for a single, but protection there. Dot ball in the end. As I've mentioned, Rohit and so does Pawan Kumar, his partner in a bowling, may give you runs but still gets you wickets. Those crucial wickets is what the slow bowlers are meant for. 2 dot balls in a row for Rohit to Tarun Pawar. Upish, and that's going to the boundary. A lovely recovery from the fielder at the backward point. Gets a couple of runs. Tarun Pawar opens his account with those 2 runs. A protection there at wide mid wicket. A single there, which brings Alam on strike. Alam to face last ball of Rohit in this over. Well, straight batted defense. A dot ball to finish the over. Just 3 runs coming and wicket. For Rohit, it's 122 with the loss of 8 after 16 overs. Pawan Kumar to continue his last over. Just missed the stump. Tarun Pawar survives. As we can see in an action replay there. That was in the slot. He tries to go over the fence but couldn't pick by the keeper. Upish this time. Quick running between the wickets by Tarun Pawar and Alam. Picked on a low full toss and dispatched it over deep mid wicket, vacant area for a boundary. First boundary for Alam. So far boundary after many overs. Many long overs, and so does many wickets. That picked on a low full toss way, as we can see. Hasn't timed it really well, hasn't come right from the middle of the bat, but still he gets a boundary. Result is what they needed for Apollo Raptors. Played with soft hands for a single. A boundary followed by single. Nice cricket, nice presence of mind by both the batters, Alam and Tarun Pawar. Bowled once again, 4th wicket for Pawan Kumar. 4 in 4. 4 bowls. He doesn't need anything. He just hitting the middle of the wicket, hitting the timber. 4 wickets gets up. Pawan Kumar under his belt. He's dealing with wickets, hitting right away, as we can see in the action replay. Flighted delivery, tries to go for a slog sweep, a fancy shot, but in the end hitting the top of off and hitting the timber. 9 wickets down. It's Tarun Pawar who has to walk back. Last batter of Apollo Raptors, Sangamesh, to join Alam there in the middle for last 3 overs so far after this ball. One ball to finish Pawan Kumar's spell, and he just needed a wicket to complete his fifer in this innings. Will he pick this wicket? Apesh this time in the air for so long time. A single to finish his beautiful spell. Big 21 runs is what he's given in his 4 overs, and picked 4 beautiful wickets, huge wickets, putting Apollo Raptors straight into the pressure. A lovely spell comes to an end. It's 129 with a loss of 9 after 17 overs. And that brings Pawan Kumar, another bowler, white arm, a quick bowler, starts with a single there. On to the pads this time, as a protection there, as we can see a single followed by a single, couple of singles to start with. Pawan Kumar, slow one, this was in the air, just falls short in front of a deep mid wicket fielder for a single there. Up raises the finger, and with that wicket, it's Apollo Tyres has gone all out with 132 runs. A clinical performance by all the batters, and so does the bowlers. Pawan Kumar, both the Pawan Kumars get 5 wickets between them. 133 is what the target for lifespan Lions. We'll be right back with the chase. Well, hello and welcome back to the chase of Lifespan Lions taking on Apollo Raptors. Both the batters of Lifespan Lions, openers Raghudeep and Suhas, makes the way. It's Aditya who's bowling the very first over for Apollo Raptors. Starts with a half volley, dispatched it over point. First boundary and first runs on the board for Lifespan Lions. A lovely shot by Raghudeep. Gets off the marker with a powerful shot down the ground. A boundary to start the things. Straight away an adjustment with the length by Aditya, as we can see. Inside edge and gets a single, which brings Suhas in the striker end to face Aditya. Down the ground this time, cuts and cuts it comfortably. Protection there at the deep point. Has ran almost half a mile to save those extra runs. 2 runs coming with that shot. Suhas off the mark with a comfortable shot. Both the batters off the mark with their style. Cut shot there. Slightly slower in the air. Gets a single. Upish this time into the fence. A second boundary for Raghudeep within no time in the very first over. Slightly short, cuts and cuts it over the point in the vacant deep point area. Gets a boundary. He gets a reward. Raghudeep is in a hurry to finish the things off. Last ball. The dot ball to finish the over. It's a 13 with no loss after 1 over. As we can see little kids and the future cricketers, as we can see in the Vijayana, the cricket ground, which brings Tejasvi into the attack, coming round over the wicket. Starts with a dot ball. Over bowler's head, over non-striker's head, in fact, played in the V. A lovely stop at a wide long on. Gets only a single there. But nevertheless, a powerful shot by both the batters, Suhas, and so does Raghudeep. Their intentions are really very clear. Right on the slot for Raghudeep. Lovely diving effort, but couldn't stop the ball. The ball wins the race. Manas, the man. Ansari, the man, with a diving effort there, as we can see in the replay. A full length diving effort, but couldn't stop the ball. Ball wins the race. Third boundary within no matter for Raghudeep. A fuller length on the pads. Wide signaled by umpire, and so does a boundary. So 5 wides coming for Lifespan Lions. Straight away 5 runs for Lifespans on the board. A dot ball to finish the over of Tejasvi. 11 runs coming of that over. It's 24 after 2 overs. And that brings Anas Ansari into the attack straight away. Apesh this time over backward point and point region. Chase saves a couple of runs for his team. A man at a point. The last ball of the over. A bise signaled by umpire. Single to finish the over. Just 4 runs coming off this over. So far so good. A very good over for Apollo Raptors as far as this team is concerned. 29 with no loss after 3 overs. Tejasvi to continue from the Kamadenu estate end. A couple of singles as no damage is done right in the 2 balls of Tejasvi's second over. Well, the bat even goes for a walk there. Raghudeep bat breaks into 2 pieces with the jersey number 7. Raghudeep, the powerful batter, his weapon goes for a 2-piece as we can see in the replay. Was on the middle, but the bat broke right in the middle, so that brings a 2-piece straight after that single. Change of bat, as we can see. Such a funny movement as we can see there. Powerful man and needs some powerful weapons, as we've mentioned early on. Bat gone into 2 pieces. With that powerful shot, which makes in the bottom area, which leads to break his bat. Raghudeep's bat, as I can see a new bat in his hands. Just opened the bat's face. A new bat's face of Raghudeep gets a couple of runs there. Chance of run out there, puts it down. Lovely throw from the short mid-wicket fielder, single-handed throw from Ansari. But keeper couldn't take the bails off. As we can see, that was a slow one in the air, just a tap there to short mid-wicket, a single-handed throw. But keeper couldn't connect it well, and batsman survives there. Huge life for the batter. Well, 7 runs are coming straight away off that fourth over. It's 36 with no loss, which brings the man Ansari. Fielder under it, puts it down. Hesitation by both the batters there, from Raghudeep and Suhas so far there. Appreciation from the bowler. Up and over. Thank you so much, says Suhas, with that beautiful boundary. Played over wide mid-off. First boundary for the man Suhas. Gets it in his way. Just short in front of the boundary line. He joins the party with Raghudeep. And commentator scores, that's out. He tries to go over square leg, but couldn't pick the ball. In the end, Ansari gets a reward. He gets his man. First wicket falls for Lifespan Lions. It's Suhas who has to walk back for scoring 12 of 13 balls with a beautiful boundary early on. It's 42 with the loss of 1. We are at 5th over. In comes a new batter, Santosh, with an average of 27, pretty decent. 1 or 2 is his highest runs in this format of game. A full length diving effort there, as we can see from Ansari, but gets a single in the end. A single to finish the over. It's 43 with the loss of 1 after 5 overs. Chance of a run out there. Up raises the finger. Close call, as we can see there. We can see there just a tap there at a short mid wicket. Ansari once again the man with a single-handed throw. Touch and go. Yes, keeper makes no mistake there. It's Santosh who has to walk back. A long sad walk back to the pavilion. Santosh has scored 2, just 3 balls so far. So second wicket falls for Lifespan Lions. It's 44 with the loss of 2. We are at 6th over. Knocks him over. It's Uday Kant. Has to walk back out the very first ball. Tejasvi strikes again in his over. This was the second dismissal. 1 brings a 2, says by a legend in a cricket. Uday Kant. Nothing wrong he has done there, but nevertheless there was a lovely ball. Tejasvi there. Slow one, tries to go. Oh, square leg, but couldn't get the bat onto the line. In comes a new batter, Chandu, with an average of 24, over 2,100 runs in his career. Awkward bounce, as we can see there, a short mid wicket. In an action there, Ansari, the man who's brilliant with the ball in the field, and so does the bat. Well, a dot ball, a couple of dot balls to finish the over. It's 44 with the loss of 3 after 6 overs. Power play is done and dusted. Both the teams leveled the power play. Lifespan has scored 44 runs and Apollo Raptors has picked 3 crucial wickets of Lifespan Lions. Right, it's Abhinav right after the power play. Starts with a slow one onto the pads, onto the chest. Starts with a couple of runs there. Huge uphill from each and every fielder in the 30-yard circle. But umpire says no, that's not out. A dot ball. Inside edge this time. Ball's racing to the boundary. Man at short fine leg picks it and throws the ball into the game once again. A couple of runs. Tejasvi once again continuing for his last over of the spell. Starts with a single to Chandu, which brings Raghudeep on strike. And that was right on the slot, a length ball and goodbye ball, says Raghudeep. 4-6 for Raghudeep comes in a way. Slow one followed by a slow one. Gets a dot. Well, dot ball to finish the over. It's a 58 with a loss of 3 after 8 overs. It's Praneeth coming to the attack from over the wicket. 3 for 14 is his best so far. Starts with a single, friendly one onto the pads. Just a tap and gets a single. Now it's Chandu on strike. Half-hearted uphill, comfortable couple of runs. was in the air. Gets only a single. Getting all those singles with an ease by both batters, Chandu and Raghudeep so far. Set batsman Raghudeep. Up and over. Second sixer. Right back on the back foot. Dispatches it over mid wicket. Raghudeep enough of a rotation of strike. Now I'll hit some biggies is what the message by Raghudeep. A full toss dispatched it comfortably. Oh, mid wicket. Followed by a single there. As I can see, running between the wickets and scoring runs were easy and pretty comfortable for both the batters, Chandu and Raghudeep so far. 11 runs coming straight away of this over. It's 69 with the loss of 3 after 9 overs. Abhinav to start his second over has given just 5 runs in his very first over. Starts with a single. Chandu on strike. High up in the air, catch is the call. Long off, a fielder in the action there. Takes a lovely catch and throws in the air. A wicket for Abhinav. He strikes in his very second over. Was a lovely catch there. It's Chandu who has to walk back. A partnership broken there. Aditya makes no mistake at a wide long off. As we can see, that was slightly slower on the good length delivery. It was high up in the air. A reverse cup. Comfortable catch and throws it in the air. Fourth wicket falls. It's Chandu who has to walk back. Shashidhar comes in and goes in. First ball caught behind. Lovely glove work by Pramod. Makes no mistake, that kept really low. A really short stay by Shashidhar, captain. He has to walk back. A very disappointing way to get out. He comes in and he goes out. It's 70 with the loss of 5. We are in the 10th over. Well, that brings a new batter, Pawan Kumar, to join Raghudeep, a set batter. Half of the team into the pavilion of Lifespan's Lions. Down the ground, Pawan Kumar. 2 is the call there. Quick running between the wickets by both the batters. Yes, they get into the popping crease comprehensively. Pawan Kumar opens his account with that cover drive down the ground. Last ball of the over. Pretty slow one, deviated completely. Just fall over the short cover fielder for a single there. So single to finish the over. And also a couple of wickets for Abhinav. It's 73 with the loss of 5 wickets right after 10 overs. And the next of the 10 overs would be bowled from the pavilion end. 60 is what required for Lifespans in just 60 balls. Ball a run so far. Praneeth straight away from the pavilion end to start with a white ball. Pawan Kumar on strike. Quicker one, rock back the defense. through covers this time. A protection there, and the sweeper gets a single. In the air, takes the catch. No mistake there. A man at the deep mid wicket. It's Abhinav who's take the catch comfortably. The man who's picked a couple of wickets last over from the Kamadenu estate end has take the comfortable catch and throws it in the air with a celebration. As we can see, it's Raghudeep who has to walk back for a fine 43 run in just 31 balls. With 2 sixes and 3 boundaries, comes to an end. Just a short off length delivery, goes aerial way. He makes no mistake there, as we can see that was a beautiful catch. Right under pressure, lifespan Lions loses 6 wickets. It's 77 with the loss of 6. We are in the 11th over. And that brings a new batter to join Pawan Kumar in the middle for the rest of overs. A new batter Rohit into the attack to join Pawan Kumar. A full toss it is. Up and over bowler keeper's head. Chase there. Pulls the ball back into the game. A couple of runs to start his innings. Gets off the mark. A single, in fact. And it was a no ball. It was above the waist. It gets a free delivery for Pawan Kumar, who's on strike now. Right, it's a free delivery. Pawan Kumar on strike for a free ball. Right on the back foot, pulls comfortably for a boundary. With an ease, he found the gap there. Just using the bowler's angle there. And pulls it to the vacant cow corner area. Right on the back foot this time, as we can see. A couple of bounces and that goes into the fence. A beautiful use of a free delivery by Pawan Kumar. Gets his first boundary. Well, it's Ansari into the attack. Three runs coming off this over. It's 86 with the loss of 6 after 12 overs. And Lifespan Lions required 47 runs in 48 balls. A ball run from now on. And it's Apollo Raptors who need 4 runs, 4 very good balls to wrap up the things. It's Lifespans who need 47 runs to take the match in their way. In comes Abhinav. Starts with a single. Driven comfortably to the covers. A boundary after a couple of overs. Pawan Kumar gets his first boundary in his style. Abhinav in his third over picked 2 wickets so far and has given just 14 runs. 42 is what are required for Lifespan Lions. A slight change in the field as the short mid-wicket fielder comes to the offside. A boundary followed by a single. Well, 7 runs coming off Abhinav's third over. It's 93 with the loss of 6 after 13 overs. And I thank KAMADENU Estate and Creditbuzz title sponsor and so far co-sponsor for the season 10 of Hospital Premier League here at Vijayanand Cricket Ground. I thank each and every sponsor and the refreshments partner IRA Diagnostics and Ansari for his last over comes in and gets a wicket at the very first ball of his final over. Rohit has to walk back 7 wickets down straight away for Lifespan Lions. Ansari, the man with the golden arm, with the bat, with the ball and also with the field. He's making his 100% for his team Apollo Raptors. It's Dr. Rohit who has to walk back with 5 runs in 9 balls. 7 wickets falling for Lifespan Lions so far. 93 with the loss of 7. We are in 13.1, so-called 14th over. A long walk back to the pavilion. In comes a new batter to replace Rohit. A new batter Prem comes in to the middle to join Pawan Kumar. Just 40 runs is what are required for Lifespan Lions. A huge uphill from Ansari, a pleasing uphill right on a knee, but umpire says is not interested. Prem Kumar, dangerous start for him in this innings so far. A lovely stop at wide mid-on. Those football skills. Gets a single of the last ball, 3 runs and a crucial wicket for Ansari. He His 4-over spell is done. Has given 17 runs and picked 2 wickets so far. 14 overs gone. It's 96 with the loss of 7. And 37 is what are required for lifespan Lions in 6 overs. It's Aditya who's bowling second over of the innings. Starts with a couple of dot balls, putting pressure right on the batters. Prem, the new batter, and Pawan Kumar so does. 3 dot balls in a row. Pressure straight away on lifespan Lions. At a time there were 44 or 45 with no loss. It's 96 now with the loss of 7 wickets. 4 dot balls in a row is what Aditya is doing. Pressure right away on lifespan Lions. Finally a single in the second over of Aditya in the 5th ball. 4 dot balls in a row for Prem, followed by a single in the 5th ball. Just 1 run conceding. Wide to be follow on after that single. Dot ball to finish the over. It's 98 with the loss of 7 after 15 overs. So 35 is what required in 30 balls for lifespan Lions, and 3 wickets for Apollo Raptors to wrap up the things. Couple of runs. It's going. The match is going at the last ball. As we can see, entertainment and pressure for each and every one in the middle. Lifespan Lions and Apollo Raptors. A chance of run out there, and looks like he's in a hurry there. He's in a trouble. A new batter there, Pawan Kumar, in a trouble. Decision for the third umpire. A new batter in at 9 for Lifespan Lions is Suresh Kumar to join Prem. In the end, it's 33 runs is what required for Lifespan Lions, and just 2 wickets for Apollo Raptors. As we can see, mid-off and mid-on are in the circle. Just extra cover fielder in the boundary region and the third man there. 2 men outside the circle. Mid-on fielder standing right behind the 30 yards. So does 3 men outside the circle. And rest of everyone were inside the circle and putting the pressure straight on Lifespan batters. Three dot balls in a row for Suresh Kumar. So on. Last ball of 16th over by Sudhakar, a new bowler. Might be a first over on the board, on the table. But with his experience, looks like it was his 5th or 6th over might be. 16 overs has gone. It's 100 with the loss of 8. 33 runs in 24 balls is what required equation is. Aditya for the 17th over and the third over of a spell from the pavilion end. Starts with a white ball. A pretty tight call. Beaten by both the batters. Batter and so on. Keeper. Leg by is signaled by umpire. Catches the call. Takes the catch. Aditya makes no mistake in his bowling. Caught and bowled. 9-wicket falls for Lifespan Lions. It's Prem who has to walk back after 14 ball, 6 runs. Comes to an end. Just a short ball. He tries to go over mid-wicket region, but in the end gets a top edge. Aditya makes no mistake, caught and bowled. 9th wicket for Lifespan Lions. Goes down 30 runs in 21 balls is what required. Just a wicket to wrap up the innings for Apollo Raptors. And that brings last man of Lifespan Lions walks in, Pawan Kumar Kulkarni. To face Aditya for the last 3 deliveries in this over. Three runs and a wicket in the last over, 16th over. It's 103 with the loss of 9 wickets. Lifespan need 30 runs in 3 overs, which is 18 balls. In the air for a short time there. A single at the very first ball by Suresh Kumar. Comfortable shot down the ground at wide mid-off. Well, it's Abhinav with his last over. Pawan Kumar tries to go for a huge shot, a lofted shot. Beaten completely. Hasn't opened his account so far. A low full toss, it is down the ground for a couple of runs. A lovely stop by the fielders of Apollo Raptors there, Ansari, and so does the man at deep mid wicket. knocks him over. Abhinav gets his third wicket, the last and final one. Abhinav makes no mistake. It's Pawan Kulkarni who has to walk back. Last man. It's Apollo Raptors who won the match by 26 runs. Quite comprehensive victory for Apollo Raptors.